Rescue. Federal wildlife laws are put into place, but these laws protect only a small number of animals, and even for these animals the protection is not guaranteed. Wild animals experience pain and pleasure just the same as dogs and cats who share our homes. Wild animals also play a key role in our environment and ecosystem, and they are affected by human behavior, where we build and what we do on developed land. Wildlife rescues receive thousands of animals every year. The animals who are in the wildlife rescues have been orphaned, injured, or displaced. Staff of animal caretakers, apprentices, and volunteers care for these animals in rehabilitation hospitals and nurseries. Each animal is given exactly what he or she needs to get back to where they belong, which is the wild. Rescues use species-specific formulas and diets to keep them warm and dry and minimize hands-on contact. What to do? Contact your local wildlife rescue group. Your vet may even do double duty on wildlife, so check there as well. Don't think you're going to make a pet out of that wild animal. It's just not going to happen. Don't assume an animal needs help unless it's clearly in distress. It could just be finding its way in the world. Try to do a little research before you just grab it. Don't assume it's not going to bite you. Even a disoriented, sick, or injured animal might return good intentions with a chomp. So if you're going to handle wildlife of any kind, it's always a good idea to wear gloves. Rehabilitation and release. What is wildlife rehabilitation? It is a profession involving the treatment and care of sick, injured, or orphaned animals, with the goal of releasing healed animals back into their natural habitats in the wild. To be released, animals must be able to function in their natural habitats as normal members of their species. Effective rehabilitation meets the unique physical and physiological needs of each species that is treated. It combines aspects of veterinary medicine, animal husbandry, and animal behavior, biology, and other fields. The work can be distressful and demanding, but seeing an animal recover and returning to the wild and free life makes it all worthwhile. Keeping the animal in wildlife. Wildlife rehabilitation does not attempt to turn wild animals into pets. Human contact is kept at a minimum, and animals are held in captivity only until they are able to live independently in the wild. Releasing wild patients. For rehabilitation to be successful, released animals must be able to survive on their own and be a part of their species population, recognize and obtain appropriate foods, select mates of their own species to reproduce, and respond appropriately to potential dangers. One of the biggest challenges in wildlife rehabilitation is not being able to help every animal. In order to live in the wild and be releasable, animals need to be 100% healthy. Some of these non-releasable animals can find homes in zoos or other programs where they teach people about wildlife. Although it's never an easy decision for wildlife rehabilitators and veterinarians, sometimes an animal needs to be euthanized if it cannot be released. How to help. Keep wildlife wild. Wild animals do not make good pets. Being kept in a cage is very stressful for wild animals. It is also illegal to keep wild animals without a permit. Responsibly care for wildlife. Stay safe around wildlife. Never try to get close to a wild animal. If the wild animal is hurt, find someone that can help catch the animal, then bring it to your local wildlife rehabilitator or veterinarian. Make a donation. Making a donation to your local wildlife rescue groups can be extremely helpful. There are many expenses to keep wildlife rescues up and running.